Carrie Ann, let me ask you from a business impact standpoint. We feel like this is going to be, or Mike and I's perception on this is that it's going to be a positive impact on housing, access to housing, and then to the businesses. But tell us what your thoughts are.
Yeah. When we started the marketing piece of the project, the very first initiative was we started a business stakeholder group. So since 2018, we've hosted monthly meetings with our business stakeholders, just so that they have an inside path of knowing what's going on, and then also so that we can just kind of keep tap on like what they're feeling and some, kind of throughout the project.
And when you say business stakeholder, is that like a selected group of business owners that kind of like a roundtable talk?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It essentially, we send out, at the beginning of the project, we didn't have, kind of a master list of every business within the corridor. So we went a little retro and sent out a letter and let everybody know how they could be a part of this group. And so it's really kind of who wants to be involved is getting involved. Mm-hmm. And so we've seen that, kind of transition throughout the project and the intersections. And so, in the beginning, 126th Street, all of those businesses were really active, and it made a huge impact. And so some of the things that, we learned from those groups, the city helped us, enable like having wayfinding signs that maybe wouldn't be passed in the past, can be, so the directional and things like that. So it's been a great opportunity for the businesses, and so we have about 250 people on our business stakeholder list, and what it's really evolved to over the years is kind of more of a one-to-one experience now. Like, we still have our group meetings, we still have participation, but we also have those businesses like reaching out to me and asking, hey, I saw this happening, like, can you get me some more information? Or this happened, is it construction related? And so Hatem and I are able to be kind of that power team of, I can give him a call and say, hey, somebody's reaching out to me about this, can we get somebody to help them? So I think that's been a really big deal for the businesses because they just have a lifeline. And they know that, I'm advocating for them with Hatem and his team, and so we're able to troubleshoot and just, give them that baseline information ahead of the public. And I think that makes a big deal. If you know what's happening, it hurts less. So.
For sure. Yeah, and I think that was a very smart decision to do that from the get-go.
Yeah.
Bring them in, give them, just like you said, more than anything, a lifeline. Give them a point of contact that they can go to with their questions and concerns. So,
So I think from a impact standpoint, we're not hearing the kind of sky is falling feedback. What we're hearing is we know this is worth it. So we're knowing what's happening, we're going to tolerate it, and we're all going to benefit from it when it's done.
Yeah,
and we to Carrie Ann's point, we did have some sort of a GIS area where it was from the trail all the way to Cumberland that encompassed all of the businesses in that area from 126 all the way up to 146 and maybe even a little bit north, because all of those are businesses on the sides, in addition to a couple of residents, like little communities here and there. We did go further east and west. We did go to the YMCA because we knew that is a direct connection to their facility. So we worked with them and got them their own wayfinding sign. We told them what's going to happen, when's going to happen. We gave them an exhibit that they can put it in their facility and also send it to all of their patrons. So that helped out there. We worked with the schools a lot because a lot of those are bus routes. So we give them the time before we close any roads to make their adjustments and give them exhibits along with some information if they want. And Carrie Ann, to give her she has my personal phone number and my work phone number. So if she gets anything, she gets to contact me. And luckily for me, I live close by, so it's easy for me to go and address something really quickly.
Good.